My grandmother used to hum when she cooked, not songs from the radio, old Irish ones, slow, sad melodies that carried a kind of weight you could feel in your chest. She said they weren't songs meant for the living, they were meant for those about to go. That's how she first told me about the Banshee. A spirit who didn't kill, but came before death. According to her, the Banshee wasn't evil. She was ancient, bound by blood and grief. Each family, she said, had their own. A ghostly woman who wept when someone was about to die. Sometimes you'd hear her voice before a tragedy. Sometimes she'd appear in a mirror or by the window brushing her hair made of silver mist, but always, she wept. The story Grandma told me took place when she was a child, in a small village in County Clare. Her father had been sick for weeks, coughing up blood, too weak to rise from bed. One night, when the rain came heavy against the roof, her mother woke suddenly, said she heard singing outside. Not a person singing. Not quite. It was a sound that didn't belong to this world, a cry and a lullaby all at once. They looked out the window and there she was, a woman standing near the stone wall by the road, her white dress clinging to her in the rain. Her hair was long, tangled, her face hidden by her hands as she rocked back and forth. And even though the storm was roaring, her voice carried clear through it all, like the sound was coming from inside the house. Her mother wanted to shut the window, but Grandma said her father just whispered, "No, don't. She's not here for us yet." The next morning, he was gone, and that night, the crying stopped. Years later, when Grandma was older, she said she heard that same voice again. Once when her sister was sick, once more before a storm took their neighbor's boat, and once, she swore, when I was a baby, sick with fever. She never saw the woman that time, only heard her. But when I woke the next morning crying and alive, she said she thanked the spirit and told her it wasn't my time yet. The thing about the Banshee is that she's not a warning you can stop. You can't outsmart her or silence her song. You can only listen, because her cry isn't about fear, it's about loss, about remembering that death isn't a thief. It's just the next verse in a song that's been sung for centuries. My grandmother passed away on a quiet winter night. I wasn't there, but my mother was. She said the window cracked open just a little before she took her last breath. And for a second, just a second, she heard humming, the same melody Grandma used to hum in the kitchen, soft, sad, and gone before she could turn around. Now every time I hear wind through the old trees, I think about that sound, and I wonder if maybe the Banshee doesn't come for us out of cruelty. Maybe she comes so we don't have to go alone.